Hey folks, I've got three similar styles of some Hot Wheels sets here, and I'm going to open one of them in this video. This video is going to be the Downtown Express car wash. So here's a look at the box, and yeah, we got one car included, and well, you can see what the set looks like here. It is new for 2022, so it's a few years old now, but it had this interesting little box style that they used for at least a little bit during 2022, I guess, where it comes out at an angle like this. I suppose to make it look like it's a little bit bigger. I don't know, but in any case, that's what they did. And some thumbnails on the side where this can fit in amongst the grander scheme of sets that you could buy at the time and connect them all together, make one big city. Now on this side, you've just got monsters here. So even though these are called city sets, some of them do have some monster elements to them or something. And even though these are kind of semi-realistic types of sets, this being a car wash and everything, it's definitely kind of a bit like a fantasy type of car wash with, it's got like this second level and, just the whole design of it being a little bit zany and not just like a straight through car wash like you would have in real life, let's say. But anyways, here's a look at the back. Here's what the set looks like, and basically you just spin the whole thing to send the car through the car wash. It looks like it goes clockwise from the top down. And then you got a little second floor here, which I guess would be just for, parking, I guess, or something. Couple thumbnails here, twist to wash, stunt down and exit. So yeah, interesting little set. This was somewhere between $10 and $15, which I don't know, seems a little bit expensive, I guess, but that's just how much things cost these days. Everything is expensive. So let's go ahead and open this and we'll see what we have inside. Alright, so, and the cool thing about these boxes is they are kind of meant to, open all the way so you can get all the pieces out. But let's see what we got. A little instruction manual here, and there are a few stickers that will need to be applied. I don't think it'll take too long to put those on, but there they are. How to set it up, and then how to play with it. And then we do got this little very mini poster thing here. It shows you all the different sets that were available at the time and connecting them together, and then just a little poster there. So we'll pull everything out here, and it doesn't look like there are that many pieces to this. And it actually looks like some stickers are already applied, which is, well, kind of a good thing, kind of a bad thing, I guess, just because they're maybe not perfectly applied, but, well, pretty close anyways. And I'm liking the way that this spins. This is pretty cool. Let's see, and I thought that this would go, yeah, it does go clockwise, I guess, so it goes like this. Anyways, yeah, not very many pieces with this at all. Look at this, just 3. This is gonna be, and this sticker is already on here. This is gonna be very quick to set up here. So let me just go ahead and get the car out, and we'll get this thing set up. Okay, folks, so there it was. That was incredibly easy. That was 3 stickers and 3 pieces to put together, and this is what we have. And it looks like it has more parts than it should. Obviously, a few of them were already connected together, but this is a really well-detailed set for having as few parts as it does. Now, of course, note, yeah, like I was kind of mentioning, that there are a lot of little moving parts. Like look at these little gears here spinning for the brushes, and it just moves just this one brush, but it really spins. That's really cool. Look at that. Just all the little detail, and then, yeah, just the whole thing is this is really something. So I'm pretty impressed with that. And then I also like that basically every inch of space is used for something. So, like, even in these corners here of the car wash, you can attach other track here if you want to make this a bigger, to connect it with all the other sets. You can connect it at all, all of the corners here. So it's really neat that they designed it that way. Then even on the top here, they didn't necessarily need to include all this extra space up here, but they did, and that's awesome. So, okay, with that, we need to try this out. So, let's see, what should we try first? I guess the actual car wash. So we'll lift up the ladder here, and it's all operated by spinning the sign. We'll start right here. See how well this grabs the car. I may have to push it in just a little bit, but, well, there it went. It grabbed it right there. I'm going to lift this up so you can see it go through the car wash. There it comes. And let's see if I can give it a little boost. No, not quite. Just a little bit there. So you kind of got to pull it out. Underneath here, it has a little sign for pricing of the car wash. So let's run it through one more time, and I don't know, maybe look at the brushes over here from this angle. So here it comes. And we'll just have to push that through. That's pretty neat. We'll turn this around, and we'll try going to the top level here. And this is basically just parking areas, basically. You can park a car there, you can park a car here. It kind of looked like on the box that maybe some of these areas could connect to other track or something. It doesn't appear that that's the case. This is basically just a little area to park your car, and that's pretty cool. And we do have a gas pump up here. Nice working little gas pump. You can clip that into a little holder there. Drive the car down. Oops. Let's try that again. Well, I guess you got to kind of steer it a little. But there we go. So that's that, and you can flip this up, of course, if you want to, just have this bottom area more visible. So, I don't know, let's run through the car wash one more time. Once again, working ladder, and we'll try from this side angle this time. Just for something a little different. Very cool. And that is basically what we have. So this was the what was it called? Now I gotta grab the box. And we had Downtown Express Car Wash. There it was. Very cool little set, I gotta say. I'm impressed with it. And yeah, one last look at it, and there it was. Well, just when you thought the video was over, here's a little bit of a bonus. These sets can actually connect with other sets, and here's a look at what they look like connected in one little configuration. You can connect them in many different ways, but yeah, here's a look at a few other sets. So first one here is this little parking garage playset. Now this is going to be very hard for me to do one-handed, but let me try to lift this up. So a little parking garage set there. But now we'll drive around and get a burger from the burger stand. And last but not least is the car wash. So again, a lot of different layouts can be made with these sets and some of the others from the Hot Wheels City that were available in 2022 and around that time. So there it was. Hope you guys enjoyed, and thanks for watching.